What's up, YouTube? It's Mike, Sticks and Seams. Hope everybody's doing well out there. Got 4 cards to show off today. Gotta have my Griffies, but got a nice auto from '05 Ultimate, and it's not a dual, but I'm so partial to that set, I pick them off when I find them for good prices. And a sweet vintage card. And I've been really getting into these more because I just love the artistry and the colors on them. And when I can find cool players that have really interesting stories, I pick them up. I'm can't afford those, the big heavy hitter guys. So I like picking up these other guys that were a little lesser known, but they were instrumental in the game of the baseball. So let's see what's going on here. I definitely got to do some contest response videos. There's a lot of really good contests going on out there. Leave, John Wade Boggs fan, etc., etc. So I definitely want to show them some support. I already have some stuff set aside for those videos, so I'm going to hop right into this one. Up first, from '05 Ultimate Signature, this is the Signature Supremacy Auto of Big Papi, David Ortiz, serial numbered out of 99. It's a beautiful example. The auto is super clean. Card overall is really clean. I love this card. Haven't been picking up. I used to be a big David Ortiz collector. I have a lot of really nice stuff, and I'm glad I got it when I did. But his price point has gone up considerably, and rightfully so, with the Hall of Fame and such. So it's nice to find a clean example for a good price nowadays. So that's why I took that one home. I got you another sneaky insert from Pacific. I know it's been a little bit, but I guess I have a lot of them by now. And this is one I did not have. And to me, it's not the nicest looking card in the world, but there are a lot. Pacific to me is hit or miss. It's either gorgeous or blasé. This is kind of in the middle, but it's from 2000 Paramount. It is the Cooperstown bound. As you can see, Griffey is embossed, the bat, the leaf. Just kind of a interesting card. That's the back. Nothing crazy there. The sneakiness, 1 in 361 packs on this one. And the pricing's kind of all over. This was one of the cheaper listings, and I negotiated with the seller and got it for even better deal. So I figured, let's take it home. This next card's an impulse buy, 100%. Never thought I'd buy it just because the pricing for it, I didn't think it was worth it. But some awesome things are happening for us collectors out there. Either people are leaving or people aren't spending the money they were, and a lot of these cards are fallen into collector pricing ranges again. So I decided I might as well do it. This card was going for over 200 a little over a year ago, and or around a year ago, and I got this for less than 100, so I'm doing well. And it's from 2021 Finest Flashbacks, the Refractor of Ken Griffey Jr. in the PSA 9. I'm not doing it justice. This thing is gorgeous in person. I am excited to have it. I'm glad I bought it. I will never own the originals, the 93s and 94s and such, so it's a nice consolation prize for me. And my last card showing off, and this is something I've been doing a lot lately, it's just picking off some of these vintage guys, just guys that were great players, have really cool stories, and, not the big names of the era, but beautiful cards all the same. And this is from 1941 Play Ball, and it is of Indian Bob Johnson. Now, I did a little reading up aside from just the back here. He did play for the Philadelphia Athletics pretty much throughout his career. He was an 8-time All-Star. Actually quite a good player as well. I believe he's in the Philadelphia Wall of Fame. I don't know, we'll see. I kind of have a little side project thing going on in my mind about picking up some of the early examples of the Native American players just to have them in my collection. I think it's really important for the history of the game in this country. So just something I'm looking at doing possibly. Don't know if I'll ever get a Sakalitis, but there are other players out there as well. Interesting stuff about Mr. Johnson here. I believe at the time of his retirement, he was one of only 5 or so players that had 10 seasons of 20 home runs or more, 8 seasons of 20 home runs or more. So he actually had a good batting average as well. He just was unfortunately on some lesser known teams. But like I said, 8-time All-Star, and really cool. just kind of example. And like, I love the colors and the design of those cards. I'm really getting into the artistry of those vintage cards. So, that kind of segues into Four Leaves contest with your most beautiful card, which is going to be tough for me because I'm a 90s guy. And frankly, a lot of the most beautiful cards came out of the 90s. But these vintage cards are just classics. So that's it. Hope everybody has a great week. Hope everybody's getting what they need and hope to get for their collections. And until next time, collect what you like.